So today we're going to be going over all of the DM personality types, what they mean, kind of a breakdown about them, how we can move forward with this, and how the DM Script Bible is going to be absolutely perfect for you. I'm hyped. If you have not taken the DM personality quiz yet, make sure to go to the link. Go do that. It'll also help you a lot. It'll help your clients out. So let's kind of get into it. The way I'm going to start this is by going from like least amount of results to most amount of results. So that way we can kind of garner some engagement. Marketing for the win. The first one that had the least amount of results was the premature pitcher, which I actually enjoyed that this was not a result that a lot of people got, solely because when we premature pitch, this is kind of the person who pitches people right away. This is the person who doesn't necessarily take the time to build boundaries, even though they might think they are and they have the best intentions and they potentially know that like their service is going to help people dramatically. They're still just like right out of the gate. They're like, buy my stuff. And the person's like, you don't even know my last name. What the hell? So I kind of enjoyed that this was like at the bottom of everything, which was awesome. So like the main things that people need to focus on when they're premature pitching is relationship building. 10 out of 10 out of 10. Like we need to focus on building these relationships with people before we actually start pitching them. Again, this is where the DM Script Bible is going to come really in handy for you. Within the DM Script Bible, there are responses for every single personality type. So like the 4 different personality types, and they're color coded, obviously. So like got to make our lives a little bit organized. But there's the person who really likes logistics. They want all the details. There's a person that likes storytelling. There's a person that just likes to read bullet points. They want the information really fast and go. And there's the other person who really likes to feel the emotions within whatever the person's saying. So when we're trying to build relationships with people and we're not trying to pitch them early, the main things we need to focus on first and foremost is what is the personality of this person we're trying to talk to? Are they just a person that wants to read the bullet points and get out? Are they like a storyteller? The way that you can tell these things is by reading their content first and foremost. If they have a lot of like bullet point content where they focus a lot on like the logistics of things like strategy, or maybe they are always talking about mindset, like you can easily find out what general personality type this person is. Like, for example, if you're talking to someone who's a mindset coach and they're like really into the woo, and then you come at them with all of like the logistics of a program, it's like not going to coincide at all. Like you really want to have a response for them that is specifically for them with like emotion tied into it and like all that stuff. So relationship building is so key. So the main thing I want the premature pitchers to focus on is finding out their personality types and really channeling that personality type when you're actually speaking to them, and just literally having a genuine conversation. Within the DM Script Bible, there is an engagement formula that goes from like the first conversation down to when you actually pitch them, and it gives you like the perfect wave of setting the boundaries, setting the authority, and building the relationship. So the next one that we're going to talk about is the shy girl. So like this is the person who is super duper shy about talking about any of their services. They're like, oh my God, no, I'm so terrified. Like Jesus Christ, like talking about my offer would be like the scariest thing in the entire world. And I'm sure we've all felt that at least one point in our business. That was definitely me at one point. Hang on. I need a sip of coffee. That was me when I first started out in business, because I just literally had no idea how to sell. I had no idea what relationship building was. And really, like when I first started, I first off had no idea that coaching was even a thing. So I would like look up all these YouTube videos about how to sell, and it was always men, and it was always like very masculine sales. And we all know what I mean when I say that. And it just was like, it never resonated with me, and it clearly never resonated with anyone else because I like never fucking sold anything. So there's a much different way to sell and be confident in our services without being like very masculine within our sales. And the main things I want my shy girls and the people who are like scared to pitch their services, I want you guys to remember that your services are like the key to someone's happiness. Like the reason that we created these services was to help people. And there is a 1,000,000% chance that there is at least 100 people, at least 100 people on this earth that are just dying to have the service that you provide. There's 7 fucking billion people on the planet, and there's bound to be At least 100. There's got to be way more. But what I'm trying to say is if you created this service and you created this business, but you're too scared to pitch it and you think that people are going to think that you are a bad person or that you're sleazy or that you're just trying to get money out of them and you're not going to provide a service, we all know that's a false narrative, right? Like we all know that we have everyone's best intentions at heart. We all know that we're going to provide something for them. We're just letting this like inner demon take over our mind and like control what we're thinking when it's obviously not true. And so what I want you to realize is that if we are sitting on this in fear, we're being selfish. Like you're being selfish. And I want you to think about the person who you're trying to serve and that the reason you started this business. What would they do if they didn't find you? Like they would be stuck in their rut. They would be maybe not making money. They would be super unhealthy. They would be like crying in their closet because they can't lose weight. They would be like whatever your ideal client's pain points are, they're still going to be feeling that and they're looking for a solution and the solution is you. So once we become really confident in sales, that's when everything is going to be sparked for us. And that's when we're going to have so much more confidence. And again, this is where the DM script Bible comes in with the engagement formula and it fucking gives you everything that you need to create the services or not the services, create the relationships that you would need to sell your services. So the next one, number 3 on the top 5 personality types in the DMs is the ghost girl. So like this is the girl that gets ghosted all the fucking time. And she's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Why don't people respond back to me? I give them all these messages and they just like leave me on red. What the hell? People suck, blah, 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 blah. Like we've all been there too. Like we've all been these personality types. It's just where you are as of right now. So, sorry. If you are getting ghosted all the time, there are 2 things that are missing within your marketing plan, within your presence online, your personal brand, all that stuff. It's 1, having a strong authority, and 2, building better relationships. So if we are being left on red, I mean like friggin' everyone gets left on red. Even like Tony Robbins probably gets left on red. So like we need to switch our mindset of like, oh my God, this person didn't respond to me. Oh my gosh, I'm going to sit on this for like 24 hours and pity party myself. Like, let's get over it. Again, there's 7 billion people on this planet. There's another client somewhere else. If this person doesn't want to work with you, okay, bye. Like, move on. I don't know what to tell you. Just kidding. But we need to realize that 1, we are an authority, and 2, we change people's lives, and 3, we don't have time for people that don't have time for us. It's just like dating. If someone's not going to like show you the response and like the connection that you want, you don't want them as a client anyway. So like, thank you for leaving me on red because it shows you or shows me your true colors. Bye. So with that, again, switching the mindset on that, having a strong authority online. So like we need to create a really strong personal brand for us to really show up as an authority online. And we really need to like own who we are, own our services, own our personality so that people like really resonate with us and see us as this like micro celebrity to them. And then they're like, oh my God, I can't believe that she just DM'd me. That was the coolest thing ever. So then of course they can't leave you on red because you're like a mini celebrity to them. They're going to be like, oh my God, I cannot believe she just responded to me. That is so cool. So again, we really need to build up your personal brand and build your authority. And then on the flip side, building better relationships in the DMs. So if we have a really strong personal brand and we have a really strong authority, but we never build relationships with people, it just won't coincide together. It won't like merge together as like a beautiful pair. It has to be a partnership. So when we have a strong authority and we have really, really strong relationship building tactics and strategies, then we can come together and it's like a match made in heaven. Like there's no way you can't make sales because people just genuinely trust and love you so much and they have this really strong relationship with you personally, then like, of course they're going to respond to you, right? 2 things I want to talk about with ghosting. If you get ghosted all the time, 1, building your strong authority, showing up authentically online all of the time, showing more of not only talking about like your clients and like your services and some of the testimonials that you've gotten, maybe a story how you went from A to B with your own methodologies, but also like showing more of yourself, like more of what you do in your spare time, maybe some insecurities that you might have. We want to talk from our wounds, not from our scars. Keep that in mind. we want to be showing way more of ourselves so that people can get to know us and again see this as this micro celebrity. Like if people see us all the time, of course they're going to see us as a micro celebrity, but if they never see you and they never see your face, they never hear your voice, they're going to be like, oh yeah, it's just like that girl that I follow, right? So highly recommend stickers to build your personal brand, and highly, 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 highly recommend DM Script Bible to really build those relationships. I recommend DM Script Bible to literally everyone, but highly recommend. So number 4 on the top 5 personality types, the DM queen. This one actually came in second. I was like, oh my gosh, all the queens, where are you at? So with the DM queens, like these people are really good at building relationships. They know what's up. Like they are on the ball. They are stay consistent, all that stuff. Hang on, I need a sip of my coffee. 1 second. My mouth is very dry today. I don't know why. All right. So the DM queens, they know what's up. They've pitched in the DMs before. They know how to get over people ghosting them, all that stuff. But the main things that the DM queens need to think about is more consistency and new verbiage. So when we do things by ourselves, whether it be pitching in DMs, building our business, doing anything really, we only know the way that we do it, and that might be fine. Like the way that we do things might be amazing, but the reason that we invest in coaches, invest in school, invest in whatever, is to learn how other people do it and learn better theories and better tactics and strategies in order to get where we want to go faster. So with the DM Script Bible, it gives you 4 different types of verbiage to use to really build those relationships with people. Like maybe if you are the person who is all about strategy and you just like naturally talk about strategy all the time, you're obviously not going to connect with that mindset coach or that person who's really, really woo-woo, because they're going to be like, I don't relate with you at all. Like, I don't get the strategy. And if you don't target those people, that's fine. But there's still different personality types within those people that we need to target in different ways when we're trying to connect and build relationships and close sales online. So within the DM Script Bible, like, yes, you have all 4 of those personality types and all responses within different categories for all the personality types, but you also get a lead tracker, and everyone gets this obviously, but you get a lead tracker that actually my agency uses to track our leads and make sure that we're staying consistent and on top of it. So highly recommend staying consistent with your leads, whether it be through the DM Script Bible lead tracker or just flagging people in your account, whatever works for you. Just stay consistent with those relationships and understand where you last were, where you are in the engagement formula, all of that stuff, and understanding some new verbiage so you can connect with people on a different level. And then number 1, the most popular one that most people got was the friend zone, which I keep burping. Classy. It did not surprise me at all that majority of people got the friend zone, because hello, like we all get friend zoned at least once. And again, we've all been these personality types. It's just where you are right now. So with the friend zone, the main things that we need to focus on is authority building. So when, like I said before, with the ghost or the ghost girl, people who get ghosted all the time, they don't have a strong authority online. So nobody sees them as this micro celebrity, and nobody's like, holy shit, she just DM'd me. This is so cool. Like, you know what I mean? So when they see you DMing them, sometimes they just don't respond because they just have no connection to the conversation. And that could seem a little bit rude to say, but at the same time, I'm telling you the truth, and that you need to start building up your authority online. So a good journal prompt for everyone, and this is one of my favorites, is what would 7-figure blank do? So like, what would 7-figure Julia do? 7-figure Julia would not be concerned with people who ghost her in the DMs. Bye. 7-figure Julia would be hiring out her engagement so that she doesn't have to deal with it. You know what I mean? So like, what would 7-figure you do? And I'm 1,000,000% sure that she would not be concerned with people ghosting her in DMs, would not be concerned with pitching people and selling people in DMs, because she knows that her services literally changed lives. Let me see what's up. Nothing. Okay, cool. So then when we're also in the friend zone and we want to start building our authority, we want to give smart advice. And this is for everyone. We want to give smart advice and set boundaries. So what I'm saying is, if you're the type of person who likes to give advice in the DMs, and you should, like, if someone's asking you like, hey, oh my gosh, like, I think you're so cool. Like, do you have an opinion on this? whatever that might be, like, of course, give them some advice. You don't want to like give them full on coaching in the DMs, because then of course you're going to be stuck in the friend zone, because they're not going to want to invest in you because they just get free advice from you all the time. But at the same time, the way my way of kind of setting the boundary, if someone comes to me and asks me a question, if I wouldn't write it in an Instagram caption, I'm not going to share it with them, because people invest a lot of money to work with me, and I understand that, and I don't want to just be giving away everything for free, because then again, that ruins my authority. So if someone were to come to me and say like, oh my gosh, like I really want to work on my Instagram bio, how do I do that? Then I would direct them to that one post that I made a while ago with the perfect IG bio formula. And I would say like, here you go. This is the perfect way to figure out your Instagram bio. And then if they come back with another question, let's say they rewrote it and they're like, oh my gosh, what do you think? Then I would say something like, oh, it looks super great. Like, I would love to work on this with you. Have you ever thought about having a one-on-one coach? Have you ever thought about investing in my course stickers? Something like that, where I'm setting the boundary of like, hey, you need to pay me in order to get this advice all the time. But I'm also giving them some advice, and I'm not just like ignoring them, and I'm not just pitching them my services. So the more people see us as an authority, the more people are going to take us seriously. And the more that you see yourself as an authority, the more people are going to take you seriously. So if you show up on your stories kind of shy or like kind of nervous, or you even don't show up on your stories at all, how are people going to see you as an authority? How are people going to see you as an authority if you don't see yourself as an authority? So take yourself seriously, and even call yourself an authority online. Like, someone said this to me the other day, where let's just say, for example, we were in the corporate world right now and we were all in a boardroom. And then someone walks in and they're like, who's running this meeting? And if someone were to stand up and be like, oh yeah, I'm running it, all of us would be like, okay, yeah, sure. Like, she's running it. Like, nobody would question that this person is running the meeting. So same thing goes online. Like, if you say that you're an authority at DM sales, people are going to be like, yeah, she is. She's an authority. There's no like authority police that are going to come like wee-wooing at your house and be like, put your hands up. You're not an authority online. Like, it's just not a thing. So once you start owning the fact that you're an authority, people are going to believe you, is what I'm trying to say, in like the most roundabout way possible. So with that being said, everyone needs the DM script Bible. It's literally going to change your freaking life, because the engagement formula is so sick. It helps you it literally gives you everything that you would need for every single personality type, from like sliding into the DMs through until closing, personal invites, setting boundaries, the whole nine, for every single personality type that you would find in the DMs. So I'm going to post a little link that everyone can use to get their hands on the DM script Bible. So with it, what it includes is you not only get the DM script Bible, but you also get a bonus video with like 5 or 7, I can't remember, and I believe it's 5 added tools and strategies to use to really enhance your DM script Bible experience, and like really, really get good at building your authority, setting boundaries, building better relationships, closing people in the DMs. Plus, you also get the lead tracker that my agency uses as well to make sure you're keeping track of your leads. So it is amazing. And y'all, it's literally $97. So you're going to spend more on Starbucks you're going to spend more on Starbucks this month than you will in the DM script Bible, which is going to make you thousands of dollars. So like, hello. So make sure you get your hands on the DM script Bible. The ROI is so high. That rhymes. I like it. The ROI is high, baby. All right. So I will head out. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. Words are super hard today, but thank you so much. Make sure you get your hands on the DM script Bible to make friggin' sales, honey. Let's go. Use lead tracker. You get the bonus video of like 5 bonus tips and strategies to use to really enhance the DM script Bible experience, close more sales, build your authority, the whole 9. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. It's been amazing, and I will chat with you guys soon. Bye.